Welcome back where we figure out who killed Angie.
Who's the occultist in this cultist?
The student council of Tom Cruise versus the Tenko.
I'm Minty. I play all the male characters.
I'm Annie. I'm playing the dwindling females. But looks like after this case, maybe one more guy go down the drain.
Well, who knows? Because maybe he didn't kill Angie, right?
He didn't.
It would be a mistake to vote before we completely solve Angie's murder.
Murder.
And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
No, we solved that.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Like a gachapon mystery?
Well, Kiyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene.
Kokichi's sickle came from the alternate assassin lab, 6 inches. Dry blood under the floor? No, that's not it. Boss, we know that. Sound during seance, we know that. Stop statue, nope. White sheet, nope. Hole in the corner, magic circle, loose floorboard, microstone. Iron cage, 5 feet. Place this. Tenko last moments. Flashlight, the cage child. Smoothie's account. No, that can't be it. Kokichi's lock picking.
Gold leaf katana?
Maybe? Should I pick it?
Sure, we have a lot of hearts.
Nope, no, I didn't hear any voice acting. Was there something strange about that? I'm leaving it here just so I can think for a bit. What was out of character? It seems like all the clues related to Tenko. Okay. I saw something under the floorboard that bothered me while we investigated. Oh, it's the fucking blood.
But why? Wouldn't we just assume that's the blood from Tenko?
Yeah. Thank you, Maki. Thank you so fucking much.
Except when you brought up the suicide thing. That was stupid.
And she can also hide the lows.
Stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the
They
investigation.
knew we were incompetent for that.
It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Okay.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Okay.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry
Oh, was it?
when we found it.
That should have been in the fucking, clue description.
But
Oh,
the
this ain't dried
from
blood.
Tenko's
Oh,
body
sure.
hadn't even begun to dry yet.
So he went underground to Angie's lab?
That bloodstain the only dry one.
The bloodstain on the floorboard is dry because...
Oh, he went there right after he killed Angie. Happened before the seance. It was there. Isn't they both the same?
Yeah, I'm gonna say before the seance.
Okay.
No.
That's it.
But you're right, A and B was like exactly the same.
It's like being the fucking
Bloodstain wasn't from
LSATs.
Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Guy's so hot.
Or the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie's?
That's it.
Why is there things on his
Bloodstain
forehead?
wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Those eyelashes. Come on. I wanna.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Did Angie kill Tenko?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was
Huh?
killed there.
Oh, I guess technically.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
What?
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, what?
Because she wouldn't let anyone in her lab if she locked it, but if she was outside the lab, the room wouldn't have been locked. You know what thing we haven't solved yet? The duct tape with her hair in it.
Right.
We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
It was
So
Korekiyo.
the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
Real fast. I just want to do something real fast. That's what that not. Okay. I just think that all the voice line dialogues are really soft for some reason.
They've always been soft.
But I just want to make sure it's like maybe up it just a little bit.
Sure.
I shouldn't do the background.
No, not the background.
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start.
God, we're so dumb. Why didn't we think of that?
So
I think we
went to
upped the
places
voices
Angie
longer.
might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Why?
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
And you go to me, he's like, oh shit. Fuck you.
Angie left the lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or
We have to lie again, don't we?
potentially?
Effigy's upside down, never call.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I just want to wait.
Herself
Yeah, yeah.
awake at night.
I
She
feel
would
like it's the
drip hot wax
Necronomicon.
on her body.
No, because the effigies is
That
made out
sounds
of
like
wax. That's why she would want the
something only you
candles.
The art research
No.
I'm telling you, this is it, baby.
What are you talking about?
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it!
Before she can say her stupid shit.
Candle!
Oh wait, shut. If you say it might help a lot turn that no. How is it not? She want what? She. So what do you want?
I feel like that's
art
something to the
research lab.
Necronomicon.
Oh, she wants the candle to
Is
burn the
not where Angie was
Necronomicon.
She was killed in the empty room instead.
Right?
I guess, but I don't know where you would use
It
it.
gotta be still for the Mew thing.
There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it!
I agree.
Oh, okay. The consulting one is interesting.
I agree with Mew before she goes start that stupid shit.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Was the only place you could burn a book?
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
I'll kill you.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution and be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
Was she
That's
Republican?
right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab.
She's a potter, she
So
could.
she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
Come on, guy.
But how would they know that she would go there?
They're just following her, but we could have drawn this a little better. Her ears all fucked up and her shoulder. Oh!
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
What, you killing the same method?
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held.
But how did...
So, did it matter that it was in the middle room then?
He got caught
Bravo,
because he
Himiko.
picked the middle.
Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Oh.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered
But how did
Angie's
the blood get
stain
underneath the floorboards?
Good question.
Did he bonk her with the floorboard?
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
magic.
It's neither. I just took one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
She was also alive. So that means Korekiyo or whoever attacked her in an empty room, then dragged her back into her lab to bleed out?
I guess?
Fuck you. I gotta stop saying
She was
that.
killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. So, he knocked her out in the seance room, bloodied, then brought her to the lab and then killed her?
I guess.
The duct tape.
Oh, is that what we said?
The duct.
I just
the duct.
want
the
to
duct.
read. It's the Monokuma fire. It's a fatal stab into the torso and laceration on her forehead. Let's wait. Bloody piece stuck to her hair, already dried. Yeah, I think it's this one. What? That's bullshit! Okay, tell me how that's bullshit! She didn't die, then why was she... What the f... I'm gonna do the tape. It better be the fucking tape. Oh, this game is bullshit.
What? It's not the tape?
Yeah, not the tape, huh? She didn't die empty, then why was she attacked twice? The culprit must have been a big need
was
to
wrong.
do that. Okay. Forehead injury. Considering the laceration, the injury in the forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. Is that it?
Forehead injury?
Yeah. Let's try that, guys.
This is
Consent. Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
The fatal
I had
wound
3
was
ways
cut
to
the
do
back of her
that.
neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why.
She dum-dum. Dum-dum.
After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
Okay.
Ha! It's all clear now.
I just want someone to
Angie
knock
was
over a
attacked in
portrait.
the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
So did they hit her forehead and then cut her back?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was the duct tape for then?
All clear. This is all clear.
I didn't plan the perfect fucking murder for you to get it this wrong.
He's
What are
also
you all
annoying.
talking about?
I wish you had a better laugh.
All clear. What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are
Jesus.
you all?
It's like a Phoenix White freak
You
out.
what?
Yeah, honestly.
What are? I will not fear. I
Oh!
will not back down.
Sweet Korekiyo, calm yourself.
Huh?
Okay. Where's the eyeshadow and lipstick come from?
Their
Honestly,
words
just the
are all
eyeshadow's
hollow.
weird.
There is no meaning to any of them.
Huh.
Dissociative identity disorder?
I guess we got another Toko Fukawa here.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Is that the same voice actor?
Yep, definitely still taught half a coin.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
And that's turning you on.
Not yet. Nothing is clear at
What if that's
all.
Atua?
Oh my god!
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
We still, dude. Just to let you know, we still don't know who the first killer is, or Angie's killer. So you doing all this is kind of hurting your kid.
Yeah, honestly, it's a little like
Nothing is clear at all!
premature. Oh, Jesus.
The bloody duct tape is gonna be that.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first. And then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Why do you care? She didn't really mean it must be strong. All I have to do is counter what he says.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first. And then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a
You
delusion!
react to something?
You intend
No,
to
I
poison our
didn't
minds
hit
with
all
your
of.
delusions?
I'm supposed to hit all of them, but I can't. It's impossible for me to hit all of it because
Maybe he's using the wrong sword.
okay.
Angie
But
was attacked
normally
in the empty
this
room
part doesn't
first.
matter which one it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
no,
then
I
carried
know.
into the
But
research lab?
But I should switch anyways. You think?
Impossible!
Can't hurt.
Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion!
It can't be that one.
You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Okay, I have to shoot this in a way I can hit. It's not fair. I can only hit 2. Okay,
Angie was attacked
Maybe it's
in
not
the empty
telling-
room first. And then carried
you just
into
gotta
the
do it
research
yourself?
lab?
yeah.
Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Oh, okay. I have to do A. Interesting.
No
Okay.
delusion.
The
Angie's two
short
external
hits and
wounds
long
tell the
hits.
story.
Oh.
After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art
Why hit her in the
research lab
front?
and then
I don't know.
killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
No,
Even
that's
if you wipe them
Annie.
down
That was
later.
what you're supposed to do. Thing.
I did.
Still be traces of evidence left
It didn't
behind,
do
but there was
anything.
no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
Yeah, it still won't let me.
No, you didn't do the
You
result.
say the culprit carried Angie's body?
Oh, I get
And
that
not
the
a single
buttons
drop of blood
confused.
fell? The hallway and empty room had
This
no
one?
blood
Yeah.
stains.
Okay. I need you to understand something, okay? X is this thing right here.
Right.
B is to fast forward.
Uh-huh.
Y is to do the big slash. A is to do the tiny slashes.
I don't know what to tell you, but there's a
But what I'm telling you is that A is normally what I do to activate the sword. So I don't know what I'm
Even if
doing
you wipe them
wrong.
down later.
Okay, move blade, select truth blade, cut back, fast forward debate, confirm truth blade. So it has to be Y then. It has to be Y. So it's not the blood stain. So it's the second one.
It's not. Oh, I see.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had
not
no
that
blood
one.
stains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
That work like that?
No.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
I used all this tape to cover up the blood. If only I've noticed to shore it away.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
How?
Must have been Atua who did that for us.
Shut up.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Well, okay, I don't think it's Korekiyo because Korekiyo would have said not to do the middle room.
Well, I think he just didn't understand. It has to be him.
It has to be you.
This is the game.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Okay, but then why even do this whole song and dance then?
And why kill Tenko?
What the fuck? So it's true.
So Suichi, you should have just let them both, Korekiyo in the beginning. Wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, it's not like he knew
That
then.
was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
Shut up.
Killed both of them. Why? Why did you kill them?
I would love to also know why.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
No, Suichi. I don't think one of the murders was an accident.
Why would that matter? It still doesn't.
An accident?
Like, you didn't. Oh! He wanted to kill Tenko, but Angie walked in.
Oh, but. Okay.
But he already had it planned out, you know? Like, why get rid of it?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
The murder that was an accident.
Gotta be Angie.
That's it.
Well, why would he want to kill
Angie's
Tenko?
murder was an accident.
Yeah.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
And then he just could have left it like that.
Then you should have just stopped there. He killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekiyo. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
You ever heard of P. Diddy? What?
He's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Jojo.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a truth.
Okay, let's ask him.
Yeah, honestly.
I would never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie.
I feel a Widom game coming up.
No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses.
Well said. Good job, Korekiyo.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
You seem horny about it. No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work.
Ooh, shit.
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
The sickle? Is that enough?
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Apologize 500 times.
Apologize. Apologize. Come on. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
He's having a mental break, y'all.
For sure. I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. Or the other voice. Oh, wow.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
You holding it?
Yes,
Oh, no, this one it says hold.
So I have nothing to confess.
Sorry.
I have nothing to admit. You
This
are
is a cool art
simply
piece,
wrong.
though.
Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
Fuck.
Jesus.
I have nothing to admit.
You might have to do this.
You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
Fuck.
I have nothing.
Oh, the doll.
Why must you force your delusions on us? Your love? That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekiyo.
Oh, after I press
Yeah.
it.
This debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
You mean a separate button or like?
No,
That's
like.
merely a delusion. Well said, Korekiyo. To continue this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekiyo speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit.
I don't know what the 4-word
Why are
sentence
you
is gonna
looking at me
be.
like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekiyo speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekiyo speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that?
Oh god, oh god.
You have no proof that Korekiyo is the
Floorboard
killer.
removed.
No.
Removed floorboard?
Remove forward, yeah.
AYBX.
It ends here!
Sorry, it's not the same order, that's why. Oh my god!
Sexy.
Sorry, that was entertaining, y'all.
Yeah,
But we did that a lot faster than Kamumi.
Used in the seesaw trick.
Really?
What?
That's how blood got on the ground. But why do we need to seesaw her?
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of Angie's blood? Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. The floorboard must not have been in place at the
You
time of
missed
the
something.
attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Yes.
So it only just
Keel's
spawned a
earlier
hole.
confession is further evidence
But
that the
so it's a different
was
floorboard from the
used.
seesaw floorboard?
It's the same one, but it's on the underside.
But then I thought the blood on the ground was far from where Tenko's blood was, so that's why we knew it wasn't Tenko's blood.
What happened was, okay, Tenko's on side A, right? Korekiyo hit Angie with B, put the floorboard back, and then B dripped onto the ground. So it's different ends of the floorboard.
Oh, I see.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
Angie just came in and was like, oh, hello, you doing carpentry this hour?
Yeah.
Oh, good to be,
It
crafty.
means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
You know, honestly, I would just made Angie the, sacrifice then.
For what?
Like, what if she didn't know what was happening? So instead of putting Tenko under the cage, you put Angie there.
Oh. Yeah. So maybe he needed the ceremony to happen.
I don't know.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard.
All you can do now is accept it.
Why do we have
You
a
even confessed to Tenko's murder
CG
already.
shot of for 1 second?
No.
So it's
But scares.
This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end.
And with that, we'll end today's episode, and you'll see us next time to see Korekiyo get murdered.
Ooh, a murder scene. Execution.
Execution style. Wa-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.